It's not that fast.
It is.
No, it's not that fast. It's like...
It sounds better that way.
No. It's like... Pull up the soundtrack. That's what it sounds like.
I don't think so.
It is not...
I didn't go that fast.
I think you did.
No.
Do it again.
No.
Do it again.
No.
Do it again.
Performance anxiety.
It's not that funny. Oh, so we missed that? Because that was funny. That's a little disappointing. I want to redo the bit. I won't, though. But I'm thinking about it.
I'm just going to watch you when you pull your microphone away. That way I'm not breathing in the microphone like I did last time. I almost did it. And then I was like, no!
That's good. We wouldn't want you to breathe.
Yeah. Nobody wants to hear that.
No, just, learn how to get your oxygen else in another way. Photosynthesize or something. I don't know. Is that how plants work?
Yeah, I wasn't good in science class.
Yeah, I don't know much about all that. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell and all that.
Yeah, I do know that. Mitosis, the division of cells.
I didn't remember that one. That's good. You got two terms there.
Yeah. I took a plant biology class in college.
Oh my god, same.
Maybe we were in the same class.
I don't remember what I got in that class. Probably like a D.
I got an A. It was really easy.
Okay, fuck off. You just said you weren't good at science. Now you're going to be like, oh, I got an A.
I mean...
I got 110%.
I mean, I
got that extra credit.
I was okay in science.
Okay, so you were lying before.
I just don't like science.
So you were lying before.
I just remember things, okay? I have a semi-photographic memory.
I don't believe you.
I do. Like, when I studied flashcards, I would remember how I wrote stuff on the... Like, if you fudge something up a little bit or something, I would remember that in my head when I would take class... Or take tests. No lie.
You'd be like...
That's why...
Oh.
I got almost all A's.
I'm like, oh, I remember when I wrote this flashcard about the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
And I wrote the Declaration of Innocence.
Exactly. That's exactly
You're like, oh, that was a bit of a typo there. I remember, though.
Yeah. No lie.
Okay.
I could
cool.
remember stuff like that.
I don't know if that's really what a photographic memory is, but that's okay.
That's why I only have to be taught things once. Like editing our episode. Oh, snap.
I know, you're feeling pretty cool right about now, but nobody taught me how to edit it, so
I'll show you.
Will you?
It's probably better if Alex shows you, though.
I don't know. I thought you were an expert now.
No, I'm not an expert. I just did okay.
No, you did a great job.
Thanks.
I know you're looking for the compliment, and I'll give it to you. You did a great job.
And our listeners will know by now, because this is episode 2.
I cannot believe that you just went into that weird deep voice. This is episode 2.
You know it.
Not episode 1.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. It's episode 2. Are you trying to cue me that we're supposed to be starting now?
You do you. You're in charge of the episode.
No, last time you were in charge of the episode and I did the intro, which means you have to do the intro this time.
I just did. This is... You want me to do it again? This is episode 2. And we are...
Mysteriosities.
Wow. We're here on this lovely cold and breezy day.
Is it cold? Is it breezy? I don't know. I haven't been outside.
Yeah, it's like chills you to the core.
Hate that.
Yeah.
Hate that for us. Hate that for Ohio. Hate that for everybody involved.
Yep.
Okay.
It's our second winter.
No, I think it's like the third winter.
Yeah, probably, but
it's okay. You win some, you lose some. Really good job clearing your throat without
Away
the
from the microphone. I know, I'm learning.
You're so good at this.
I know.
It's spooky.
I know.
I love it. Anyways, so today we're drinking a concoction that I made, and I need you to compliment me on it now.
It's so freaking good and beautiful.
Thank you. It is a blueberry lemonade, and I did some minor layering skills that I have. Only minor, because it didn't really work that well.
It did.
But
It looked cool.
We have a little yellow-blue moment for Ukraine, because right now Russia's invading, and we don't even know what's going to be happening when this is posted.
That's true.
That will be a month from now. We don't even know.
It's sad.
We don't even know what's going to be happening in April. So we made a little blue-green drink.
Blue-green. Blue-yellow.
Fuck.
It's
okay. You know
okay.
what? Green is the combination of those
Blue
two
and
colors,
yellow,
correct?
Yeah, that's right. Primary color, secondary color.
Thank you. Actually, and I watched a TikTok the other day that I don't know how, but because didn't Russia ban TikTok, or TikTok pulled out of Russia or something like that?
I don't know.
They did.
I didn't
And
hear
it was a TikTok from in Russia somehow, whatever, and they're putting up people are putting up green ribbons, because obviously they would see, if they saw yellow and blue, they'd be like, oh, and they would take them down. But green is the combination of the two colors. So
That's
people
smart.
are putting up green ribbons in
I like
Russia. I thought that was really cute.
That is really cute.
So that is some color talk. There we go. That's how colors work. I don't know.
So if you haven't learned from the first episode, we learned how science works. And now this episode, we've learned how colors work.
Wow. Primary colors.
Yes.
We're so knowledgeable.
We are.
Like some fucking... I said I wasn't going to cuss this much already, and I already am. I already got called out on that and how you restrained yourself, but I did not.
I did try to... There was one part where I'm like, I'm going to say it, and then I didn't.
See, you could have told me that you were actively trying not to say it, and then
I don't
maybe
think I knew.
would have actively tried not to, but instead I was myself, and...
I don't think I really knew until after the fact, when I was like, I almost said it, and then I corrected myself.
Well, I said it a lot.
That's okay.
All the time.
I do too. Just not in the first episode. But
Well,
I mean, there's a lot more to come.
I mean, you're going to start letting it fly.
Yep.
Maybe not. Maybe it'll just be me.
Maybe it's just a reaction thing. So
True.
you're telling the story,
True,
and I'll be like,
oh, fuck.
what the beep?
You even just didn't say it now.
I will. Maybe.
You go, what the
It's got to be
beep?
warranted. Okay.
That's fair. Okay.
Sorry. Got us off track here.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. So what's it about? I don't even know.
I know, because I
hate secrets.
I did a little 1-2 switcheroo on you.
I hate secrets.
And
okay.
it was fun because you really didn't want it to be a secret, and you finally convinced me. I told you both of my topics, and then I changed.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And suddenly you don't know again, and I just get to hold the iPad and be like, I know what this says, but you don't.
Oh, shit.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Have you ever been to Denver?
No, I have not.
Have you ever been to Colorado?
I haven't.
You haven't really been to a lot of
been
places,
anywhere,
right?
Yeah.
Haven't you? How many planes have you been on?
Oh, God. I went to Vegas and New York and South Carolina. So 3 planes.
You've been on 3 planes.
Yeah.
Did you go straight to Vegas, or was there a layover?
There was a layover in Dallas.
Okay, so not in Denver.
Not in Denver, no.
Okay.
But I know someone who has been at the Denver airport and told me a lot about it.
Wow.
Derek.
Derek's been to the Denver airport?
Yeah, he did AmeriCorps out there.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Well,
Dairy Bear.
I wonder if he will have any opinions, because today we gonna be talking about the Denver airport conspiracy theories.
Yeah, that was on my list.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
I'm going to cross it off now.
Okay, sorry about that, but
No, I'm ready. I want to learn about it.
Did you already look at it?
No.
So what do you know about it?
I know the creepy horse. That's it.
You've seen the creepy horse? Like you've seen pictures?
I've seen
or you
pictures
just
of it with
know
the
it?
red eyes.
He's a creepy horse.
You know what that reminds me
That's one of my
of?
visual aids. What does it remind you of?
The horse statues in Anastasia at the end where they come alive. Like where Rasputin's like, oh my God, and it's Russian. That's crazy.
Niche
Full
reference.
circle.
Niche reference.
But yeah.
I do love an Anastasia moment. Can't remember that part though.
Yeah.
Have they done a live action Anastasia?
I don't know.
They should.
We went and saw the musical though. That was really good.
Oh, that was really good.
That was so good.
I thought it was very interesting how they got rid of the magical part and they did like...
Yeah, it was like more historical.
Yeah.
But it was good.
It was so good.
Music's good though. Still.
Oh my god, music was really good. Anyway,
sorry.
The point being, you've seen the horse.
That I've seen the horse and it reminds me of Anastasia.
Okay, it doesn't remind me of Anastasia, but that's fine. That's it though? You've seen the horse?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna give you like some airport background.
Oh snap! Okay.
It's just like just to start us off. Just we're not gonna jump right into the crazy stuff right away.
Right.
So I'm just gonna say that it opened in 1995.
Okay.
And I know what you're thinking. Oh, like 10 years ago? No, that was not. That was
traveling back to Microsoft.
That was 27 years ago. Not 10 years ago. I know. It's 2022.
That's bizarre.
I almost said 2021. I almost forgot what year it was.
That makes me feel so old.
I know.
Along with my knee injury.
You literally have an ice pack.
Literally have an ice pack on my knee. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
Anyways, oh, you're good. So there was already an airport in Denver. It was called the Stapleton International Airport. And so some people were kind of like, why do we need another airport? We already have an airport. And so that's where a lot of the conspiracies came from, too. They were like, you're doing this and it's kind of unnecessary. We already have an airport here.
Oh, do they do sketchy shit?
Yeah, Miara. There's conspiracy theories. No, it was a perfectly normal airport that got built and nothing happened. The end. No, okay. So, I mean, there were some people that were like talking about how there's not enough runways, so it got cramped and there was a lot of delays. But basically, it was a pretty functioning airport. But they were still like, no, we need a new one. Let's build a new one. And so they tried to find an area for it in Denver, and they found a spot that was like 24 miles outside of the city, which was also less convenient than the current airport that was like in the city. So they started building it in 1989. And,
Is it at least bigger than the other one?
Oh, it's huge.
Okay.
It's absolutely huge. It's the biggest airport in the United States.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It is, and it is the second biggest airport in the whole world.
Oh my god.
No.
What's the biggest,
I do, because I looked it up. The biggest airport in the world is in Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
I want to see what I wrote about that, but it's in Saudi Arabia. That's what matters. That's the part that matters. Yes, it's the King, I would say Fahd
Yeah, probably.
International Airport in Saudi Arabia. It's the biggest one in the world, and then Denver is second. And that's kind of random. You would just think that there would be like Las Vegas or like LAX or
New
York, or even like London.
Or like Texas too, because it's such a big state in general.
Yeah.
Like the Dallas-Fort Worth one is huge.
You would just think it wouldn't be Denver. But it is. It's the biggest airport in the U.S., second biggest in the world, and they had a whole lot of delays, and so they pushed opening back to 1994, and something else that's a little spooky, or not spooky so much as suspicious, is there were a lot of contractors that were fired throughout the building process. So conspiracy theorists say that's because they didn't want any one person to know the exact layout of the airport. So they were just firing people and getting new contractors and firing
So they weren't
them.
just leaving, they were actually getting fired.
Yeah, they were being fired. And so that's because there's lots of underground levels and there's lots of tunnels.
That creeps me out already.
I know. So people were like, oh, they don't want anyone to know the tunnel layout or what's underneath the airport, so they have to keep firing people to keep it on the down low. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
And then, this is just kind of funny because it makes me laugh when I read about it. They wanted to make like an automated luggage claim. So they were like, oh, we're going to do this. It's going to be great. And then they had a preview of it, and like all the press was there, and like people, it was on TV, I think, because somebody told me that they saw it on TV. And when I say somebody told me, I mean, I think I read an article. So that was not actually a direct
Actually
source. I don't
read
know. But it just started throwing people's luggage off of the system and just yeeting it at people, like just off of the racks. And
That's
then
amazing.
people's like luggage was like coming open, and there was like clothes on the floor. And
hope they didn't bring anything embarrassing.
no, I mean, I think technically since it was a preview, it was like mock stuff. I don't think it was anyone's like real, because like there weren't planes or
Oh.
anything. It was just a preview of the system.
Okay.
And I mean, there's probably something embarrassing in there.
Like they're like, oh, let's just throw a vibrator in there.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that. Hopefully they didn't. Hopefully they took the batteries out.
Yeah.
You don't want to play those games at the airport.
Yeah, I know.
You know how those on buttons are touchy.
They are.
Anyways, yeah. So they were like, okay, this was a really, really bad idea, and they just axed the system. They were like, never mind, we're not even going to do that system.
Screw that.
And so
We
they
don't want
said,
people's vibrators going all over the
yeah,
place.
they said, you know what? We saw one vibrator, and we don't want to see any
That's
more.
enough.
We don't need automation. We're fine. But so they axed that, and they finally opened in 1998. But they opened 16 months behind schedule, and $2 billion over budget.
Oh my god.
So a lot of
billion?
people, yeah, a lot of people are also like, why was
Why?
it so expensive, and why was it so behind schedule?
And they didn't even do the automation thing.
Well, they did finish it,
Oh, okay. So it's
so
just,
they had to put the work in for it. It
right,
just didn't
they just
even work.
wasted money.
Yeah, and so basically, that's like the background. I'm not going to do anything more than that, but this just leads us to the
The
conspiracies.
crazy stuff. I'm
Yes.
ready.
So, a lot of conspiracy theorists say that it is the headquarters of secret rulers of the world. You want to know why? Because why does there need to be an airport that is twice the size of Manhattan?
Oh my god.
That's how big it is. So,
Is it like Illuminati shit? So-
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they're okay. So, there's a couple of secret societies that people say are headquartered at the Denver International Airport. And it was definitely one of those things when I was looking them up. I was like, why do these all kind of sound the same? So we're going to do a little run through, see if you know them better than I do. Some people say it's the headquarters of the Freemasons.
Okay. Like in
Like in
National Treasure.
National Treasure, yes.
Love me some Nick Cage.
honestly,
Just in National Treasure.
I was going
though.
to say, why do I only like him in National Treasure and nothing else?
And Face Off. Face Off is good.
I didn't see Face Off.
It's a good thriller.
Is
John
it thriller?
Is it John Travolta in it too, I think? I think so.
Possibly. But the Freemasons, if you don't know, is the oldest fraternal organization in the world. And it began in the Middle Ages in Europe. And it mostly began as like builders, like their masonry is like building, etc. But then kind of as time went on, their purpose became to be like improving morality. Yeah, morality and self-improvement. They just wanted people to live their most virtuous and socially oriented life. And there's a dedication at the airport
Okay.
that says that it has the square and compass symbol of the Freemasons on the dedication,
Interesting.
and it has the names of 2 Grand Lodges and their Grand Masters on the dedication. And that's just like fact, like you can Google it. Those are Freemason lodges, Freemason Grand Masters, and there's also a time capsule that's going to be open in 2094. So that's just a little fun fact. We're probably going to be dead then, though.
Yeah. I would be 102.
You did that math so fast. Oh, I guess 90. We were born in the 90s.
Yeah.
And, okay, it was still really impressive.
Thanks.
You're just showing off all of your skills today, basically.
I know. Apparently I'm a genius.
Yeah, you're really smart. And there's like random stuff in there that's not really relevant, but there's like a baseball from Coors Field, and a former mayor's tennis shoes are in there. And
His tennis shoe.
yeah, well, look, it says in the article I read that it was because he had a famous like sneaker campaign where he campaigned door to door through the city to be mayor, for be like, vote for me.
Oh, so
And
he walked in those
He's-
sneakers?
and then he put them in the time capsule.
Those things probably stink
Okay,
to
they
high
could
heaven.
also
They've been in there for 100 fucking years.
Okay. They could also be metaphorical shoes. Maybe he bought new shoes and he said, well, this is a metaphor. I
just-
threw away the stinky ones. I got you some new ones.
We'll
They're
just
fine.
pretend.
They could be metaphorical shoes.
I wonder if they were his size.
Oh, I would hope so, or it's not a very good metaphor.
That's true.
I'm just saying. And there's also a braille tablet above the dedication stone, and people think it's a keypad, and that Freemasons, if they know the code, they can like go beep boop bop boop boop, and then open the time capsule.
What if there's gold in there? Like in fucking National Treasure.
National Treasure is a good movie, but I don't think it deserved two references back to back like that.
It's really good.
It is a really good movie. I actually think I might like the second one better than the first
Ew,
one.
no, I like the first one.
The second one is good.
It's good, but not as good as the first.
I don't know. I think it's pretty good.
My mom keeps like stalking IMDb to see if they're gonna make a third one because she loves it
Honestly,
so much.
That is so valid because I would watch a third one so
I
quickly.
would too.
It's honestly, and Riley, he's the best part.
He is. He's funny.
He's the best part of that. Okay.
He's
so.
Doug from The Hangover.
Oh my god, yeah. He is Doug from The Hangover. I forgot about that. He's better in National Treasure, I think.
Yeah.
Is he the one that gets married?
Yeah, he's the one that ends up on the top of the building.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yes. Anywho, so another secret society that could have their headquarters at the Denver International Airport is the Illuminati.
Mm-hmm.
And the Illuminati formed 2 centuries ago as a secret society that wanted to undermine corrupt governments and religious intolerance. So they were real, but it was very short-lived, and then, it wasn't a thing anymore. And I don't know when it came back as like, oh, Beyonce's in the Illuminati, but it came back. They're doing things. They're like a secret society, and they want to have, they think now they want them to have like a totalitarian, is that how you say that?
Totalitarian.
Like global government, and conspiracy theorists believe they're controlling the world.
Yeah.
So.
Well, what if they didn't go away? They just like hid out,
I know, well, that would be the logic
Yeah.
that people would be using in their theories.
They'd
They'd
be
be like,
sneaky bitches.
oh, they've been here all along.
All along.
All along they've been here at the Denver International Airport since 1998.
Hiding in the tombs.
Tunnels, not tombs. Don't make it weird. But
That's what I think of when I think of tunnels, though. Tombs.
That's fair.
It's creepy.
It's
like
creepy.
Claustrophobia.
You think of underground and it gets a little weird.
Yeah.
That's fair. Anyways, and also I will say that some people believe the Illuminati and the Freemasons are actually linked together. So all of these, the reason that they all kind of sound like they have similar vibes to me is that people do think like, well, the Illuminati came from the Freemasons, or like, oh, you're both, or you're like XYZ. They have like links together.
Yeah.
And they also, the reason behind the Illuminati theory is, if you recall, it was $2 billion over budget.
Right.
And a lot of people are like, where do they get the money to finish the airport?
The Illuminati.
They got it from Beyonce. It was Beyonce.
She did shut down that Super Bowl. I'm just saying.
It was Beyonce.
The lights went out.
Yeah, anyway, so they, people think it's like, the Illuminati's got money, babes. They've got so much money.
Oh, yeah.
So.
It's all that gold.
All the gold that's in the time capsule.
Yeah, and with those shoes.
Those shoes are going to be worth millions.
Stinky gold.
Okay, stop. Anyways, and then the final organization that people think could be headquartered there is the New World Order. And that's kind of like have you heard about them?
I've heard of them, but I don't really know much.
That's kind of like a right-wing conspiracy that there's a secret power elite that have a globalist agenda. Basically, they want to take the whole world over as like one government.
So I didn't hear about them. I lied. I was thinking about Star Wars.
I have no comment.
I was like, I've heard that before. What is that from? And I'm like, oh, I think I'm thinking Star Wars, like the new ones.
Is there a New World Order in Star Wars?
Not New World. I think it's just like New Order or something. I don't know. I haven't seen those for a while.
I'm not a Star Wars gal, so I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, continue.
Anywho, so those are the 3 groups that people think could have their headquarters at the airport. Like I said, some people think that that they're all connected in some ways. So mix and match. Take your pick of whatever ones.
Or they could all be the same thing.
Yeah,
but
literally.
like different names, and like having different names throws people off.
Yeah, exactly. So it could be that because they all kind of have
similar vibes.
But I will say that the New World Order has ties to Nazism, so that's kind of like, but right-wing theory. So, anyways, if you look at the runway from the sky, as one does when you're in an airplane, you know, it looks like a swastika.
Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Well, like ish. I mean, I saw a picture of it. It looked a little swastika-y, but also runways are just kind of lines. So
yeah,
I feel like that.
I feel like that would be so. I don't know. I feel like you would have to do that on purpose.
I don't know. I should have grabbed a picture of that too. I'll show you one later. But on the dedication stone, you know, the one that has the Freemason logo and all that, it also has dedication to an organization called the New World Airport Commission.
Oh, shit.
And that doesn't exist.
It's the New World Order.
Exactly. That's what people are saying.
Star Wars.
So this airport is dedicated to Star Wars. We just go to LA, but soon we may go to the moon. I don't know. The moon. So, moving on to the tunnels that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So, there are tunnels at the airport. That's a fact.
Okay.
It's not like, oh, are there tunnels? No, there are tunnels.
Can, like, actual people go down
Yeah.
there?
So, there's I don't know why I said there's like that. There's a train that goes between concourses. Like, you know how...
Like a tram.
Yeah. Like how big airports have those, like, little, like, trains that zoom you around so you can catch your flight with your 20-minute layover. And that is underground, so people can go down for that. And also, the automated baggage system, you know, that was throwing vibrators out.
Yeah.
That's still down there, so it's not being used, but that is underground,
just down there collecting dust.
Yeah. It's just down there with some dead vibrators and, you know, whatever else people have in their luggage, like, I don't know, tasers and and smelly shoes. I don't know, whatever they have, they're all it's just down there. But people think that there are bunkers down there and that it is where the world's elite is going to go during the apocalypse.
Oh, shit. They probably thought they were going to use it in 2012.
Probably.
When the whole world was supposed to end.
I mean, how many times was the world supposed to end? From
a lot.
1998 to now. I mean, yeah, like Y2K, 2012.
Yeah.
Like, the world's always ending.
But you know what? I feel like we're getting closer.
I feel that every day.
Yeah. I feel like we're getting closer.
I feel that every day, yes. So, all of the groups that we talked about above, like, depending on what one you want to be like, oh, it's them, they're there. That's the group that people think the bunker's for, obviously. They're like, oh, the Illuminati are going to come there during the apocalypse. And they also think that the tunnels lead to NORAD, which is the North American Aerospace Defense Command.
Which tracks Santa in December.
Yeah, why else would you want a tunnel to NORAD? You gotta know where Santa is.
Yeah.
But it's 100 miles.
Still check it.
I know, right? It's 100 miles away in Colorado Springs, and they think the tunnels go all the way there.
Oh, wow.
Which sounds like a really long way to walk.
Wait, how many miles again?
100.
100 miles. That's crazy.
Can you imagine walking 100 miles underground in the tunnel?
No.
I
feel like I'd have a panic attack after 0.2 miles.
0.02 miles. I'm never getting out of here. The walls are caving in on me.
Claustrophobia.
Literally. And then a construction worker, you know how they fell super behind schedule? Mm-hmm. Then this construction worker man said, or woman.
Yeah.
Construction worker, woman or man.
Yes.
Anybody.
Gotta keep things equal.
Construction worker, no, nothing. Just construction worker. We're not even going to put anything else on there. Said that it fell behind schedule because they had to build 5-story buildings underground.
Why?
I don't know. Because apparently people said they decided they didn't need them. And so instead of destroying them, they just built on top of them. And so people are like, what are in those buildings?
That's so weird.
Is that not weird? It's weird. In the airport, like I said, the tunnels are not like a myth. Like the tunnels are real. People go down there. There are people at the airport who work down there.
So has people seen the buildings?
I don't know.
Oh, that's weird.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So the airport's like, yeah, there are tunnels, but they just go 2 miles. Like they just go to the perimeter of the airport. They don't go any further. But they would say that, wouldn't they?
They would.
They don't want us to know about the tunnels.
Right.
They don't want us to go there in the apocalypse.
I'm just thinking. Here we go. Another one of my references.
Okay.
I'm just like picturing Harry Potter running through these tunnels with the basilisk chasing after him. It's like the Chamber of Secrets.
Okay. That's a really specific
That's what
idea you have in your head.
That's how these tunnels they're
Okay, but the tunnels in Harry Potter are like the drains. Like they're the plumbing,
That's true.
remember?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
That's not like what real tunnels look like.
Yeah, but that's what I picture.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. Picture what you want to picture, I guess.
It helps me.
Chamber of Secrets tunnels underneath the Denver International Airport.
Yeah.
It's canon. And now we're moving on to what you know about, which is the horse.
The horse, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Anastasia horse.
The Anastasia horse. So he is a blue Mustang, and the project, he was just called Mustang, but people in the area call him Blucifer.
Blucifer. I love it.
You know, blue Lucifer, blue Lucifer, Blucifer.
Blucifer.
You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Good. Anyways, he's 32 feet tall.
Okay.
He's fiberglass. And it was made by Luis Jimenez.
Oh.
Did I say it right?
Jimenez.
Fuck. I tried so hard. I didn't put a D in it, though.
You know, though, in certain areas, I think Spanish speakers do a yeah for a J.
Jimenez.
Luis Jimenez.
Thank you, Google Translate.
Thank you, Google. And I know we're actually really quickly going to the next word that I had to look up.
I forget what it is already.
Because he was inspired by the sculpture Mystenia. Yeah. Thank you, Google. Which is at the University of Oklahoma. But Blucifer, he has glowing red eyes.
Yeah,
and
see, I knew that.
People think that he is a nod to the fourth horseman of the apocalypse.
Like in Supernatural.
And this is part of my visual aids, so there he is.
Yeah.
I know you said you knew what he looked like, but there's that little
Anastasia
cutie.
Horse.
Here's what he looks like at night.
That's spooky.
Is he not spooky?
I
Alex,
love it.
do you want to see him?
Spooky.
He's spooky. He's a spooky boy. I mean, he's cute, but he's spooky. And the artist says that the eyes were just like a nod to the spirit of the American West. And then some people say that it's red. I read in an article because the artist's father worked at a sign making shop, and he did like neon signs. So he wanted neon eyes for Blucifer. So,
but red neon?
yes, I know. I mean, to each their own. But do you
Guess.
want to know what happened to the artist?
Yeah.
He died.
Oh no! Was he listening to the Poltergeist soundtrack? Just kidding.
No, Miara. He died working on Blucifer. A piece fell on him,
Oh my god.
severed an artery in his leg,
Oh my god.
and he died.
He just bled out.
hmm
Oh shit.
And I do want to talk about him a little bit because that's really sad. And he worked for like 30 years as an artist. He was known for his fiberglass sculptures. That's what he did. And he was working on Mustang for almost 10 years. Because
Oh
you
my
got to think
gosh.
about it. It's 32 feet tall.
Right.
Like, that's
Did
not
he have
something.
help?
I don't know if he had help, but I know that when he died, which was in his New Mexico studio, it was in June 2006, his children finished it. The sculpture.
Oh.
They finished it for him
Well, that's
for the
nice.
airport. And I mix between being like, that is so nice, like it's really cute, that because it's sad to think of it just being like unfinished in his studio and he was working on it. That was the last thing he was working on.
They're probably like, this thing is cursed. Let's get this the fuck
But
out
that's
of
what
here.
people say. People say it's cursed. And I'm saying, like, you want to put that in an airport? I just feel like people need good vibes at an airport.
That's true.
So I'm kind of like, I think it's cute they finished it.
The kids are probably like, I don't care where this thing goes.
Right.
I want it out.
Get it done and get it out. But yeah, so he died working on Lucifer. And people think it's cursed. And now we're moving on to the murals.
The murals.
Did Derek tell you anything about the murals?
He might have, but I don't remember.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of art at the airport, which is nice. And they have a whole like commission and they have to like pick what goes in there or whatever. But there's some weird art there.
Oh gosh.
Are you ready? I have visual aids as well.
Oh, I love a good visual aid.
Oh, I have visual aids.
Is it a PowerPoint?
No.
Disappointed.
It's not a PowerPoint. It's just on my phone.
Disappointed.
I'm so sorry. I'll do a PowerPoint next time.
Okay.
Anyways, so the murals are made by Leo Taguma.
Okay. Sounds good.
And people think that it has imagery of the apocalypse and like how the world is going to end, and that it's kind of hinting to people like there's bunkers here, and when the world ends like this, we gonna be safe and y'all gonna die.
Yeah.
So the first mural is called In Peace and Harmony with Nature.
Okay, that sounds not scary.
Yeah, no, it doesn't sound scary at all, right? It's located in the west side of the baggage claim, and it's supposed to symbolize environmental destruction versus environmental healing. Doesn't that sound kind of like, that sounds nice, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's a bunch of kids, and they have animals in glass cages, and they're surrounding two dead people in caskets. And then behind them, there's a forest fire raging in the background. And then the second half of the mural is a bunch of people and animals all coming together, and they're all happy, and they are surrounding a new plant. So it's supposed to be like, oh, the world ended like this, and then
But look at us.
and then now we're restarting.
Okay.
And so I'm going to show you this one first. So there's the fire. Oh, fuck. There's the fire. There's the dead bodies. There's the alarmed children with their little animals in glass cages. There's the other body. There's a buffalo. There's
Are they dead children? Because it looks like dead children.
That looks like an adult, and
Well,
that
yeah.
looks like a child to me. I don't know. And then here's the second half where they're like, yay, a new plant.
Okay, that looks nice.
Right? They're all happy now because the world is restarted and there's cactuses.
That guy looks like a
and-
pilgrim.
Well, yeah, it's like a bunch of, like, if you look, it's just like, it's, you know, it's a really
It's like
diverse
It's
group.
like Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like. The first Thanksgiving.
but instead of Thanksgiving, it's
Death.
apocalypse.
Death and destruction.
It's apocalyptic. Okay, so I will say another reason people think this is symbolizing the apocalypse is, I guess, because this this bird right here is apparently is it allegory for extinction. And, you know, since people think there's bunkers, they're like, oh, this is symbolizing extinction. There's bunkers. We're going to go extinct. And then these are the people that are going to come out of the bunkers and start the world. So that bird right there.
It's just...
He's just flying.
He's
but
just
people are
vibing.
like,
People
he's
are
like,
like-
you're a symbol.
He's a brightly colored bird, too. I can't imagine him bringing death and destruction to people.
Right. He's like, hello, I just think that new plant is really cool. And I want to see if it's poisonous. Can I try it?
Maybe he's pollinating it.
For all we know.
He could be a hummingbird.
He
Kind of big for a hummingbird, but
could
you
be
know.
a hummingbird descendant. I don't know. We're in the future, Miara.
Okay.
Anyways, then the second mural
Okay.
is called Children of the World, Dream of Peace.
Okay. That sounds nice.
Doesn't that sound so nice?
It does sound nice.
Yeah, okay, so that used to be on the east side of the baggage claim, but it's not there anymore. And people think that could be spooky, but they're actually just doing renovations at the airport, and a lot of the art is moving to storage while they're doing renovations.
Yeah.
But just so you know, it's not there. You
Okay.
can't find it right now. Anyways, so this one is weirder to me than the first one.
Oh, God.
There is a soldier in a gas mask. He has a gun and a sword.
Oh.
There's a bunch of refugees walking away from him. Someone's carrying a dead baby. There's a lot of ruins. And it's just, it's not great looking. And then in the second one, because they both have like before and after parts. In the second one, There's just a bunch of people under a rainbow of peace, and the soldier's dead on the ground. And people are like, yay! And then someone's breaking his sword apart with a hammer. And there are doves flying around, and everyone's just really happy he's dead. I'll show you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here's the soldier.
Oh.
Is he not super creepy with this little gas mask?
That's really weird.
These are all the refugees walking away. There's the dead baby.
Is he, like, representing oppression? Because that's what it seems like.
Kind of. I mean, it looks like there's just like a little inscription thingy down there. And there are the ruins. And then here's everybody being like, he's dead. Yay.
We are the world.
Exactly. Exactly. Everyone's really hype. Everyone's really hype about it. They're super jazzed about his death. Anyways, so those are a little weird, right?
Yeah.
Can confirm they're a little spooky.
Yeah.
Little not spooky. Just
the soldier man was really creepy.
Yeah, the vibes,
gas mask thing does it for
vibes
me.
of the gas mask guy and the baggage claim are not
like
it for me.
masks.
I want to get my luggage. I don't want to look at a creepy soldier in a gas mask staring at me. But
this could be you.
watch out. There's also like gargoyles in the baggage claim. People think the gargoyles are kind of weird.
Yeah.
But
nah, I'm not gonna go into any more Disney references.
You were gonna say like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's what
I think we all know where you were going with that one.
Or the old cartoon Gargoyles. My cousins watched the shit out of that show.
The what show?
Gargoyles. It was on. I think it was on Cartoon Network.
I don't remember that.
I don't know. It was one of those. Yeah.
It was about gargoyles.
About gargoyles, Goliath, and I forget all their names. I used to know them because my cousins watched it.
You only remember one?
Yeah, he's the main guy though.
Wow. A little bit rude to the side characters, but okay. Anyways, so then the artist of the murals was like, because people have asked them, they've been like, what's up with that? A little weird for an airport.
What are you trying to do, Denver Airport?
And I think it was him. He said, the most recurrent theme in my numerous murals across the years has been the struggle for human liberation and human dignity. My work has been totally open in the midst of many people, accessible to everybody. So he's basically saying, like, this has always been my vibe.
Yeah.
Like, it's not weird for the airport. It's, like, not weird for me. That's my vibe. You want murals for the airport? You get murals for the airport. This is what I do.
Right.
So, basically, he's like, there's nothing weird about it. This is just
my style.
Literally this is what I do.
This is my artistic style.
This is what my style is. Take it or leave it. Get your luggage and get out. Like,
right.
Why are you overthinking my murals? Anyways, so that's basically all I have for the theories. I just wanted to add that the airport's pretty into the conspiracies. I don't know if you've seen, but they have that renovation coming, which is huge. And my opinion on that is, you already came in $2 billion over budget, and now 20 years later, you need to do a 10-year renovation.
Why?
Haven't you spent enough money in this airport?
It's because the world's going to shit even more and even faster than they thought. So now they're like, oh shit, we need to make some more room for people.
I mean, like, we need to improve these bunkers stat.
Yep.
That's true. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
But they really, they leaned into it. So, in all the construction areas that are covered with tents, there's, ads and stuff. And one of them is Lucifer with laser beams coming out of his eyeballs.
Yeah, see, they're working it. I mean, they're making that money because people want to come there, and they're like, oh, I want to see this creepy shit. And they're like, oh, yeah, give me your money.
Yeah, and the ad, or the little ad on the tent says, are we creating the world's greatest airport or preparing for the end of the world?
That's amazing. Good for them.
And then another one is the gargoyles being like, streamlined security or more secrets?
That's so awesome.
So
I want to go there.
So they're really vibing on that. Then I know, it made me want to go there too. I was like, now I need to go to Denver just to go to the airport. Like, I'll just buy a ticket and then turn around and leave.
I would do it.
Like, why not?
Why not?
Like, hi Denver. Bye Denver. Don't you
How
be
close
fair.
is Denver to Aunt Julie?
Usually I think I must have been to this airport. I think we usually do a layover in Denver and then go to I think Telluride has an airport.
Okay.
So it's not drivable, but I think it's the layover place. So I've probably been there.
Probably.
I can't remember though. I don't be having a good memory like that.
Yeah, yours is pretty bad.
I know. Anyways, that's all I have. So
I love it.
I don't know.
Do they make like Lucifer stuffed animals?
If they don't, they should.
They totally
And
should.
now I really, really want one.
Amazon.
So I'm gonna look it up. And not Amazon. We can't support Jeff Bezos any more than I already accidentally do.
It's true.
He's got enough money.
Lucifer stuffed animal. Do they have them?
I mean, no.
It looks like a Pokemon.
I don't think they do. So why are we? It seems like a really
I think
missed
they're
opportunity.
missed
I mean, they
opportunity.
have like prints.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He broke a rule.
He broke the
I'm just
rule.
kidding.
There was only 2 rules. Yeah, they have art prints, but they don't have any stuffed animals, which seems silly to me.
Interesting.
But they do have art prints on Etsy, so if you want to put Lucifer on your wall, you could.
Why not?
You could do that for $8. So
I'll put Lucifer
about
on
that.
my wall, and like while I meditate, I'll turn on the Poltergeist soundtrack.
wow, that sounds so relaxing.
It is.
Sounds like a really great way to meditate and calm down.
Yeah.
A creepy theme song.
It's called
and laser beams looking at you in the eyes. You're like, I'm just trying to relax. I'm so relaxed right now.
This is why I can't fix my anxiety.
Yeah, I think you might want to utilize some different methods there. I don't really think that's going to help
I'm a
you.
bit of a masochist.
Miara, keeping up with the impressive vocabulary once
Oh my
again.
god, stop.
I love that word. I think it's a really good one.
Thanks.
I can't ever really say it right.
Masochist?
Masochist.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I did.
You did.
I guess I do know how
You
to say
did
it.
just fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've never put it in a sentence before. I'll have to work on that.
Well, I did. So if I can do it, you can do it.
That's unclear. I'm not sure about that. But, yeah. That's my chaotic notes. Over and
Awesome.
done with.
It was really interesting. And now I want to go there.
I know. Doesn't that just make you... It was going to Denver.
Going to Denver.
Now
I
we
wonder
can-
how long that flight would be.
I think it's like 2.5 hours.
Oh, that's not terrible.
I mean, something like that.
Yeah, it's not
'Cause
bad.
Isn't California like 3,
4.
4? Okay. So like 2.5 hours, 3 hours maybe. I
It's
don't
not
know.
bad.
I'm not a pilot.
I don't remember how long my flight to Vegas was. But I also had a layover.
I've never been to Vegas, so I don't have the answer to that
It
question.
was fun.
Seems like a little bit too much for me.
Probably.
Yeah. A lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't like people like that.
You're like, I'd rather just stay home with my cats in my room.
Basically.
Yeah.
Why would I want to do anything other than that? Do I want to go out and the apocalypse happens and I die? No.
No.
I'm just going to sit here on my couch and get an air conditioning vent thrown at me.
Yeah. But then what if one of the planes that flew from Denver crashed into your because Lucifer sent them after you.
Okay, Lucifer doesn't have the ability to send planes after me.
How do you know?
Because he's a fiberglass sculpture. He's
That
not the
has
Antichrist.
Weird juju.
Okay, only a little bit. Poor Lucifer. He's just trying to live his best life.
Just trying to vibe out there in the middle of where is it at again? Out in the middle of where? The airport. Is it inside or outside?
No, sorry. Yes, it's outside.
Okay.
It's like you drive past it when you're going to the airport.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, he's not inside. That would be insanity.
I don't know enough airport vocabulary to be like, it's out on the tarmac. I don't even know what that means.
Okay, the tarmac are the runways, and if he was on the runways, we'd be having different problems.
Yeah.
The air
I
the
thought
air
that.
control tower is actually
So
in
why
Lucifer.
that's why I didn't say it, because I was like, that's probably the runway, but I didn't know. So I was like,
No, the air control tower is
gonna
in
say
Lucifer.
it anyway.
They carved out his head, and then they turned it into the air control towers. They sit up there and they go, Delta flight 454517, you're clear for takeoff.
Please fasten your seatbelts.
No, they're not in charge of that.
I don't know. We were doing weird voices.
Okay, my voice wasn't weird. It was perfect impression of an air traffic control man.
I thought my flight attendant was pretty good.
Do it again.
No.
Oh yeah, you can't do things on command.
I can't.
Please fasten your seatbelts. Prepare for takeoff.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking like roller coasters. Please keep your hands, arms, and anyway.
Anyways.
So, you want to talk about the socials?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, again, please, we would love for you to follow us on all of our social medias. Thank you for everybody who does already and interacts with our random polls that I post.
Yes, we love you.
It's Mysteriosities on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram.
Do you want me to spell it?
On TikTok. Yeah.
MYSTERIOCITIES.
Wow. Spelling bee champ.
Yeah.
You ever win a spelling bee?
I never did them.
Oh.
Too much pressure.
Okay, that's fair. Anyways, yeah, you can find us there. We'll be posting. I'll post pictures of
I probably won't post anything because
murals,
I suck at social.
The murals in Lucifer. We'll post pictures of that. If you're listening to this,
and the
they'll be up.
swastika.
Yeah. I'll find a picture of the runways, and you can see for yourself if you think it's like, no, that's just a runway that happens to be shaped like that, or if you think, no, you have to do that a little bit on purpose.
We'd love some interaction with our pictures too.
Oh yeah.
Is it real? Is it not? What do you think? You know?
I mean, the murals are real.
Well, yeah, but like people's theories is what I'm saying.
I know. But
trying to work it over here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just saying, it's not an optical illusion. The murals are real.
But yeah, anyway, thank you for everybody who's been supporting us and following us, and we hope to get more followers. So tell your friends, tell your family.
Tell your enemies, tell your frenemies, tell your friends to lovers, tell your lovers to enemies. Everybody you know.
But only if they'll like us.
Oh yeah, don't tell your enemies if they're like lame enemies.
We don't want those haters.
Okay, I hate you. So. I'm just starting.
And this is the last episode.
This is the second episode, and you will never hear from us ever again. I'm kicking Miara out of my apartment. Okay, that's all.
All right, so we are Mysteriosities.